Well, hello people from whoever's watching this. My name is Carlos Yanes, and I'm doing a presentation on Alice in Wonderland and the types of Alright, let's do this again. How you doing, whoever's watching this video? Hi, thanks for watching. This is a presentation for my class of Theories of Personality. My name is Carlos Yanes, and I'm going to talk to you guys about Alice in Wonderland and the archetype displays in Alice in Wonderland. Let me tell you a little bit Alice in Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland was written by the English author Lewis Carroll in 1865 and is considered one of the best novels of the genre. It's a structured character and imaginary have had a great influence in our culture ever since the novel was first published in 1865, and from then there has been a lot of adaptations and a lot of movies made of it, and it has a great influence in our culture. And a little review. I'm gonna start with a little summary of what the story is about, especially at the beginning. Alice in Wonderland is a story about a typical English girl that falls into a rabbit hole. Once she falls into this rabbit hole, she has to go through a series of she has to look for a door, she has to drink poison, she has to eat a cake, and once she completes these things, she's able to go through a door. And once she gets inside the door, she's in Wonderland. The first archetype display in Alice in Wonderland is the white rabbit, because it's the transformation between this world and Wonderland. And like John said, it symbolizes the starting of the Odyssey. In this case, the white rabbit is who take Alice into the hall, and he's the symbol of what is about to begin, the journey of Alice. Once inside Wonderland, that we can describe another of Jung's archetype, the spiritual father, the caterpillar. The caterpillar, he said himself that he's the oracle and he's the wisest of them all, and it's true. Just like Jung describes in one of their archetypes, he's the spiritual father, the wise one, that the ones that advise Alice. He tells Alice that she's not a real one, that but this encourages Alice to find herself. So he's the one who kind of push Alice in different directions, and is a mentor in a spiritual way. The trickster. The trickster for here is the Mad Hatter, which is a very unique character in the whole gender. I think I like it a lot. He has faith. He has hope that Alice is the correct one. He encourages her, and he also hides her from enemies. He also helps her. He he puts her in her hat, in his hat, and he take her to the palace where he meets the Queen of Hearts, the evil Queen of Hearts. So he is what Jung would describe in the archetype as the trickster, right? The grandmother. This is another of Jung's description of archetypes, is the grandmother. In this case, for this novel, is the White Queen. Her outfit, her hair, everything symbolizes fertility and purity. As you can see, her castle is all white. Even her army is like all white. So she symbolizes the goodness in Wonderland. Now we come to Alice, the character of the novel, the hero, the main character. She, as Jan described on her archetypes, she goes through a great deal of identity crisis. She doesn't know where she belongs. She's not sure who she is. She's not sure if a lot of people doubt her also, and she also doubts herself. But with the help of the caterpillar and everybody else, the other characters, she finds a way to take control and find who she is. At the end, she also face up to the challenges that are coming in front of her. She takes control of what's about to come, and she grabs the sword. She's decided. She's determined. She finds, after the journey, she finds who she really is, and confront the evil Queen of Hearts. Let me talk a little bit more about Alice. Alice also inspires for everybody, all the other characters, to be better. She's a source of inspiration to the trickster, the Mad Hatter, and also to the Great Mother, which she finally helps return to the kingdom, helps return to her kingdom. She's brave. Yes, she faces up to the challenges, and she finds a sword that's able to kill the beast, and then she realized that being herself is who people wants her. I mean, by being herself, she becomes a savior for everybody. So she finally finds her identity, and she pushes through and helps everybody with it. She was guided by the caterpillar to go through this journey of doubt and fear to find the real true self. She slays the dragon, which is as hero as you can get. She slayed the dragon, and then she restored the kingdom to the White Queen. And finally, after she beats the dragon and the evil Queens of Hearts, she returns home, and now she's a different person. She takes control of her lives. She knows what she wants. She's able to say no to people. She tells everybody that she is her own. Her life is her responsibility, and she becomes a better person for everybody that's around her. Well, this is the last part of the slide, and I conclude my presentation saying that Alice in Wonderland it displays all the archetypes that Jung talks about in his theory, and I had a great deal of fun reading the novel, and I would recommend everybody to read it. And everybody who's watching there, thanks for watching, and have a good day.